guys, we're in the recording studio, so let me close that. I wasn't planning to make this video. I've been kind of debating if I should even make the video for a while now, for about 2 weeks. But it's time that I tell you the truth. And lately, I've been really trying to, write in my diary and, do things like that. It's really good for me, and I'm just writing everything down, the good and the bad. But at the end, I did got a little bit of fun news. So I will tell you that in a minute. But first, I want to get to the main. Lately, I've just been kind of really focusing a lot on my dancing and that sort of stuff. And today just kind of pushed me over the edge. No, I'm not quitting social media. Nothing of my career is changing in any bad way. But first, I did want to tell you the good news, which is that I am taking another Zoom dance class with Abby this Sunday. But I haven't been doing okay. Today, me and my mom kind of got at it a little bit. We don't, here's the thing, me and my mom like to disagree sometimes. And that sort of stuff is really hard for her because she's always been really strict with money because she grew up not having money and she grew up not being able to get things all the time, and she wants me to have that opportunity to actually benefit my dance training and all of that. But at the same time, her being careful with money, she personally doesn't think that after this I should do any more Zoom classes or dance stuff until I have money that I can actually hand her. Which makes sense that I'm not too mad about, I am a little mad and, disappointed in the sense that, it's such a big opportunity and it's so good. And that she just doesn't understand it. And that was the thing I asked Dad about, and he went well, at this point, she's worried, she went if you keep doing them, and then we're gonna go broke because we don't have all this money to go out and spend. And then I'm well, she went because we're paying it ahead for you, and you're, in return, you're not getting allowance or anything. And I'm well, good thing merch is coming out soon. Tomorrow, we are gonna finish the last stuff. So, probably. So, that's good. And that area makes sense. And I actually talked about with Dad because, it's very much these Zoom classes are kind of pricier in the sense that this one, it was $60 and the last one was $50. So, kind of pricier and stuff. And I totally get where she's coming from. And I talked to Dad about it, and he was it's no big deal. She's wrong. We're not gonna go broke. He went you're paying for them. Yes, she has a point that, we are paying it ahead, but he said, you don't have to worry one bit. We're good. So what we do is we try not to tell her, prices too much. And if she asks for, we, make up a number that's, reasonable and won't make her freak out too much. But that is not kind of where I'm coming from. That kind of did set the rest of my day off a little bit, so I wasn't the most thrilled. But, I lately, the past couple of weeks, or a while ago, I said I was gonna start taking a more positive area, and like whenever something good and exciting comes, I'm gonna be like, this is exciting and good, and like really go with it. But like I might say like, oh, like I would word it like, oh, like even though I miss my crush, I'm still gonna try to have fun with this and be excited, and I would try and keep it really positive and encouraging. And lately, that's not working. I don't know if that's gonna work, and this isn't the easiest video to me because today I was watching a Jelliana edit, which is Eliana Monthly and Jensen Ramirez, her boyfriend, and it was just a cute little edit. And lately I just been being set off, like reminded of how much I miss my crush, and it's gotten so bad. Like over the littlest thing. Pokemon cards set me off the other day. Literally, we went to McDonald's, like, I would say almost 2 weeks ago, and I got a Happy Meal and got some Pokemon cards, and I literally acted like I was gonna go film, like, after I finished lunch, and in reality, I did film, but, like, I was also, like, really struggling, like, because, and your parent like, why Pokemon? Like, what was that cause? Because we did 2 Pokemon themed music last week. Yeah, and so, like, it was reminding me of that, and like, I just been being set off so easily, and now I'm starting to feel like Bella doesn't like me anymore, and, like, I shouldn't, and I'm trying to keep it positive because last time, like, I know Bella, and I know that, like, she'll come around, but I also know that Bella gets busy, and when she gets really, really busy, and when she has that free time, she forgets to, like, FaceTime me or something. She uses that free time to, like, watch YouTube, or, like, watch YouTube, or TikTok or something, or post on TikTok, like, and all sorts of stuff. And I feel like I'm, like, just struggling. And so, yeah, I needed to tell this to you, like, and now it's, like, gotten really bad because now, like, I wish I would have told him sooner, coming out in literally, like, 14 days, like, 2 weeks, and I don't feel ready. Like, I feel like no, it's not that I don't feel ready, because, yes, there is a few things that I still have filmed, but for the most part, it's good, we're good. Like, it's not that, it's just that I'm like, I really want this to do good, and it's driving me mad. Like, it's just getting to me, like, because lately I've been pushing the dancing a lot more, like, and so, like, a bunch of stuff, and now it's, like, questionable, like, I thought I should just let you know this. And, like, usually when I'm, like, starting to, like, really get down, like, I'll talk to Bella and stuff, but now that's not an option. So, yeah, that situation, and I don't know what the future has for me and Zoom classes. I know that I'm not gonna stop, and, well, I kind of do in the sense that, like, I'm hoping that tomorrow I can launch, I'm hoping that we can launch the merch and stuff, so, and kind of hard in the sense that my mom, like, also doesn't understand it, like, she doesn't understand any of it, like, about my career. Like, I tell her something good, and she's like, yay, that's great, but then when something really good, like getting to work with Abby, she's like, yay, and I'm like, she doesn't get it. And, like, even when it came to merch, she was very much like, this isn't a good idea, and I'm like, why? I approve of it, I like the idea, my dad approves of it, and she's like, in the sense that, you have to pay, like, taxes and all of this and stuff for it, and I'm like, Dad's already got it worked out, like, Dad knows what he's doing, and he's helping me a lot with it, like, and that sort of stuff, and she's like, okay. Like, she doesn't, like, disapprove of it, it's just that she's like, she's also annoyed with the sense that, like, once it comes out, then it will be a lot, like, better. Like, once it comes out, it will be good, because I can still do Zoom classes and be showing her money. And so that's really good. But at the same time, it's just like, I feel like I'm just, like, at my breaking point, and it's annoying because the thing that I feel like is most annoying in the sense that if I really come out and, like, tell my parents and, like, everything, then it's gonna be, oh, are you okay today? Like, it's gonna be babying me, and that's not what I want. But at the same time, it's also getting annoying and really hard to fake it. Like, that's one thing that out of the past 2 years, I learned the most, is how to fake a look. How to make it look like I'm perfectly fine, perfectly happy, like all of that. And that when maybe I'm not. Sorry, my alarm clock went off. I'm going to make this kind of quick. So, that is really annoying. I really, miss him, and at this point, I don't know how much I can take anymore. Like, it's getting bad, and it's getting to the point where I'm starting to, question myself, and it's like, all of this is amazing, all of this is great, I'm really happy where my career is, all of this, but then, and none of this is worth losing my crush, if that makes sense. I love you all, my fans are the nicest, but, I would much rather be with my crush than live my dream life of doing my career, which I love, and it's just hard because I miss him so much, and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse over time, and now I feel like I'm just about to break. Peace.